Here are the answers to your warm-ups. So it says to graph y equals 4x plus 0. And from the equation, I know that the plus 0 means my y-intercept is 0. So line will cross right here. And I also know that the 4 tells me the rate of change. So when I go over 1 unit, the height of my line will go up 4 units. So if I go over 1 unit again, it goes up another 4 units. And pretty quickly, I can show my graph. Then it asks you to complete the table from that same equation. And the table is just a little substitution. So if x is 0, you just make this 0, and 4 times 0 is 0, plus 0 means 0. So when x is 0, y would be 0. And then when x is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 0 is still 4. And when x is 2, you'd have 8, and 3 would be 12, and 4 would be 16. And that's your table. But what this also is proportional. And it's proportional because it's, number one, linear, it's a straight line, and number two, the y-intercept is 0. It goes through the point of 0, 0 on the graph and also on the table. The last question is a refresher on functions. Remember, a function, one way of knowing if it's a function from a graph is to do the vertical line test. So if I were to draw a vertical line through this graph, would it cross it more than once? So let's say this is the graph that I have. If I draw a vertical line anywhere through here, how many times do those lines cross the graph? And they only cross at one spot. So as long as it doesn't cross more than one time, that means this is a function. For any x value, you get at most one y answer. And the same thing for the second one here. This graph, if I were to draw a vertical line through it, you can actually see it crosses more than once. So for the second one, I do the same technique. Here's about what it looks like. But if I draw a vertical line somewhere, it's actually going to cross in two different spots, which means I have more than one answer. And that's why the second one is not a function.